I would say in a straight 1v1, I think it could go either way, potentially. The Shadow Fiend does have the best last hitting early on, but once he starts getting his damage out...
2.5 minutes probably.
I forget what it was, though. Oh, they're going to drop maybe down. This could be the first blood with the double damage rune. Rubick coming in. Hard game, just got a lot harder for CDEC. First, your Omniknight onto FY, then he gets chucked into the middle of everyone. Skewer towards FY, he's probably going to get the kill as a result. Well, at least they get the Viper, but... actually, Viper goes down first. So no experience for him as FY's Rubick will fall, but the trade is your Viper.
Okay.
And Super drops low, 3-3-3. Perhaps he'll at least spot these supports out, though. Ready to make his move. Up onto the high ground, he's going to finagle, and now gets chained out immediately to start this fight. But they will manage to isolate Fenrir. Bringing that Venge down, the tower is dropping in the end. Looks like it's going to fall. FY lasso the secondary kill. Heal bomb to attempt to secure it. This was a bad place to meet in the river. And in the meantime, Vici Gaming is going to push in your mid lane as well as bottom. They've already taken those tier 1s as mentioned earlier. Maybe we'll look for a trade. Looks like he should claim a tier 1 here. Maybe it goes the way of XH because they deliver their completed max. BKB on the ready. In the meantime, xiaohong did get lassoed, caught out mid and brought down, but at the expense of that takedown comes more split push from FY. He's going to retreat out on your Rubick, goes for the TP. Flame break is available. See FY.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's really far up, and I'm sure he had a TP, but...
Yuck.
Yeah.
The Venge as well. Not great, but decent at least, and of course it's Super and Invoker. Black and Super, I should say, doing a lot of work here. They're looking for the jump in on X8. If they could just start PM, they can skewer him on back out of tower range. He's the mech carrier, and it looks like with the Sunstrike coming through, they'll end up going down. They force out everybody's TPs as Repel is stolen. Now that's a level 3 Repel that FY can use. He throws it on Super, already has the magic shield. Now they actually have no way to break the Flame Guard. He's going to go and finish everyone off nearly. Bringing them all low. The Shadow Fiend tries to turn it, though. Maybe strutting back in. Your Omniknight ult.
He gets a double kill, so maybe.
Not too bad. 2 for 2. 2 cores for a Magnus who had already used RP and a support Rubick, but it does go the way of that Shadow Fiend, so not too shabby. He'll try to retreat out, but Q is out of mana. He's got absolutely nothing with no Omniknight. Maybe he's in quite a bit of a pickle here as well. Fenrir has a swap. Does he have a stun? No mana for it. He's got stick charges. Yeah, BKB is here. Stick charges are here. And Super's really going to commit for this one. They want to force out that BKB. Now the Venge on the way out. The Ember as well. He may have to buy back here. He'll try to Remnant to safety, but no, TP. That ain't going to happen. Nobody else there, so I don't think. Skewer from your Magnus. Hasted maybe struts top. One thing worth mentioning is that Bloodlust is no longer purged by Magic Community, and you can also cast some Magic Community units, so that will allow maybe to go really hard in the paint here. As you can see, BKB still has that Bloodlust and just goes to town. They'll swap, trying to break this lasso, but he just keeps on right-clicking Fenrir down with the no degen. Still just too fast. Bloodlust too good. Now Black forced to go in biz. Raze number 1 gonna find him.
Their next item or two, so they're like, look, let's farm and take Aegis once we're ready to actually go for a push.
We might have a little dance now. 3-3-3 on the hunt. No BKB yet, but is looking for your lasso initiation. Jumps in. He gets lifted to start. That is not a good way to begin this fight. They'll need to heal and repel him. They've already used the repel, though, and as a result, maybe he's able to go to work. Yeah, you kill the Omni, but they have the follow-up to deal with this maybe, who will not be RP, will not be controlled in the team fight. Doesn't look like it. They swap to break the lasso, which was killing off your Ember. Still ends up losing the Venge. Then they lose the Ember to boot. That's 3 dead. Maybe is out of control. It's official. That's a freebie on the Roshan. They'll try to buy back on Super. We'll cancel this TP from the Viper. Maybe they can turn this. Another chains forward. They know that Viper's dead to rights. They want a little bit more. No, backing off. They decide, let's just secure that kill. Strutting down the river. Look at him go. And Vici don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
As maybe brings all the milkshakes to the yard. And then some. xiaohong, no RP. What can he really do? He can get multied, then potentially wrecked. They'll heal maybe again. They'll repel him as well. Then the Guardian Angel plus the BKB. Yeah, let's just keep him super alive. But the Omniknight ult will wear off. A chains comes through. Actually brings him fairly low. He might end up going down in the end. Tries to turn. Goes for the right clicks. Not evading enough. And that is a gargantuan bounty going to xiaohong. What if it just came down to CDEC kind of going in one at a time? Like, they did not have the lasso to initiate, and I think that's where we see a real weakness of this draft. Like I was mentioning earlier on, Gods, they really only have bat initiation. They have no chrono, nothing of any kind to follow up. As they're going to find 3-3-3, your Aegis carrier, catching him out here quite a bit. They've used an RP, though, to blow up that Aegis.
They're not going to go for the second.
At the same time, could CDEC punish it. Blink, lasso, pull in an Ice. The swap's there to break the lasso. Will get Fenrir killed. Now they look for Ice. He's able to retreat to safety, and they'll try to staggered retreat here from CDEC. They're going to throw the repel onto Maybe, who looks to run back in, but there's still that RP. They got to be cautious, gods.
Yeah. Guardian Angel is online though, so
another chain. Look at the cleave damage onto Maybe.
That was a big crit onto Maybe.
Or I don't. Yeah, actually, it wasn't cleave. It was just a straight crit. Sunstrike searching.
Nope.
Not gonna connect.
It was 1150 damage from that one dataless crit, so that's part of your answer to the Shadow Fiend, I guess.
Oh, they've got a blink. Hex is on, and Q is in all kinds of trouble. They'll pile drive him forward as Vici. Oh, this could be bad. There's your Omni ult, but Super just zips on out. They're just going to kite away from these ultimates, and they'll re-engage. And with the Aegis on Super, they can be super aggressive. Oh, mama! Up with his head. That was just the guillotine being brought to the town by Super. Another slight. No crit this time. But the hunt is on. So they'll go on to Maybe here. Now they get off the Hex. Black can follow this up with a Deafening Blast and the Meteor. Maybe even solo kills off your Shadow Fiend, dropping him low. The stolen Omniknight.
Now he's got lasso!
Oh my
FY
goodness.
God, please, have mercy.
What a god of Dota.
Maybe escapes, and Batrider just needs to get the hell out of there as well.
Garder not going to be so lucky, though. Stunned out by the Venge, brought down by Fenrir, and in the same moment, 3-3-3. Tries for the run. Another slight through. They'll have another one. The Sunstrike got him. Vici gave a pure out swap again. Fenrir showing up FY, or at least trying to. I'm a great support player in my own right. He says, nice BKB dodge to that magic missile. Maybe though, it doesn't matter. With the BKB down, the Omniknight potentially could be there. Your RP comes through, but they get off the repel. Now the meatball, behold the damage.
Yeah, Guardian Angel, what?
Wreck them all.
That ain't gonna help.
They have too much damage, too much initiation, too much late game, and it seems CDEC just missed their window here. Just got outplayed too hard, and at the end of the day, it's so much more difficult to win fights when you've only got the bat to start them off. Super's just auto-tagging. He's not even relying on Sleight of Fist to get kills here. Going head toe-to-toe with Maybe, and coming out on top. Super brings him down again. He'll look for the Garder frag here and slay that man as well if he can. The Sunstrike coming through. Another KO. I think, honestly, teams need to game plan more for Super's Ember. They picked well around it, but every time I see this guy on Ember, he's doing work. It reminds me of Smash a lot from Team Not Today. Teams don't show his Ember credit or give it respect, and he punishes them with it. Yep. 13, 2, and 6.
Yeah, I guess they did. I was thinking when they picked the Batrider, because like Batrider into Venge is always.